Welcome everyone to the San Miguel Resource Center's 40-hour Victims Advocate Training. Our mission here is to eliminate domestic violence and sexual assault in the community through intervention services, prevention education, and social change. This training will be 16 hours of in-class training and 24 hours of online training that will include online presentations, reading from our training manual, clips and movies, and homework. We are so happy that you have decided to take this course and become a much-needed volunteer in this community. Thank you so much for dedicating your time and energy to this cause. Let's start with what we do and who do we serve. We serve men, women, and children here at the San Miguel Resource Center. Our main focus is being advocates for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, but we also provide assistance to people who are victims of other crimes. Our client numbers continue to grow as we become better known in our community. In 2014, we had our busiest year to date, serving over 300 clients. As our numbers continue to grow, our need for volunteer advocates has never been more important. We provide services to people in both San Miguel County and also in the west end of Montrose County. With our record-breaking number of clients, this is our statistical breakdown. Of the 314 clients that we saw in 2014, 186 were victims of domestic violence. 59 were victims of sexual assault. This number includes both adults and children. 69 were classified as other. This might include instances of physical assault, suicide, stalking, and child abuse. 78 of our clients were Hispanic, and 62 of these clients were from the west end of Montrose County. During the duration of the year, we received a total of 2,964 calls on our hotline, reaching over 884 hours of needed phone assistance. We had 1,488 in-person contacts, meaning that the client came into our office, equaling 1,073 hours. We safe-housed 9 adults and children, which turned out to be a total of 27 nights of emergency safe housing in San Miguel County. And because we are looking to put a stop to these crimes and this violent behavior, our organization has provided over 500 presentations in the schools and in our community to help end this behavior through prevention education. The San Miguel Resource Center provides 5 different programs to better our community. These programs are client services, prevention education, cultural outreach, rural outreach, and our volunteer program. So why is the San Miguel Resource Center so important? We provide the only victim services in San Miguel County and in the west end of Montrose County as well. Clients would need to travel 60 to 100 miles to receive similar services elsewhere. The closest resources are in Delta and in Cortez. We have over a 1,000 square mile rural service area. Rural victims of domestic violence are especially vulnerable. For some victims, the nearest neighbor or closest law enforcement office could be several miles away. We often work with clients intensively over the course of several to many years to help them break the cycle of domestic violence and heal from trauma. We can help connect people to the resources they need in law enforcement, the legal system, social services, counseling, housing, etc. We listen, we validate, and believe people's experiences. For many, they have never had a space to be heard. Our philosophy is not if we can help someone, but how we can help them.
It takes an entire community to do what we do. As a nonprofit, our funding comes from various sources including federal, state, and grassroots fundraising. The support of our community is essential to our existence. We rely on our volunteer advocates to run our 24-hour crisis helpline. During business hours, our hotline is directed into our office, but we rely on volunteer advocates to pick up the remaining 600 hours per month when our office is closed. We would not be able to have this crisis hotline without the help of our volunteers. We believe that each day we have opportunities to create awareness, educate, and break the silence of interpersonal violence and sexual assault. With the knowledge and skills gained during this program, we hope you walk away with new tools to help build a compassionate community. So what is advocate training? Throughout the program, you will receive a solid introduction, education, and certification in the fields of domestic violence, sexual assault, advocacy, hotline counseling, legal and law enforcement issues, and child advocacy. After you complete the 40-hour program, you will be a certified victims advocate in the state of Colorado. As an advocate, you are giving someone options and alternatives, helping them see the good parts of their life and helping to create change in your community. You can provide incredible support for someone simply by listening. Topics throughout training can feel heavy at times. Try to focus on the positive and what we can do to help. Take a quick look at our nightly agenda. Please remember that this is subject to change. Your course instructor will give you a written copy of the syllabus to follow. During our training, we will be doing a lot of learning online. This will allow us to spend our precious time in class focusing more on hands-on learning and preparing you to become a confident victims advocate. Homework and online assignments are to be completed before each class. As a class, we will be processing through our manual and materials, so it is very important that you do not fall behind. A lot of what you will learn online will not be covered in class. Our class time will vary between projects, guest speakers from our community resources, role-playing, and familiarizing ourselves with the office, paperwork, and procedures. Because we have shortened the length of our in-class training, it is very important that you're able to attend all the classes during the training. We have 3 different trainings during the year, so please pick the one that best fits your schedule. So what can you expect from the 40-hour Victims Advocate training? We will follow the syllabus laid out for you in the beginning of the course. We value your time and commitment to training, and you can expect us to be on time, on schedule, and communicative about changes. If you become an advocate, we hope that you will come to monthly meetings, take hotline shifts when available, or volunteer for events. However, you're not obligated or expected to make a commitment to volunteering. We hope that you communicate with us about what you would like to get out of training. And because of the heavy topics we cover, we encourage you to take care of yourself throughout the training and be mindful about your limits. You're making a difference just by being here. We want to thank you so much for being here and participating in our training.